Hey folks, it's Don with my 3 Fords, and I found a set of Sasquatch pull-off rims and tires. So I am going to show you how to swap the TPMS from one set of rims over to the next, because the set you see here did not have one when I bought them.
The first thing you got to do is take out the valve core. This is best done with 2 hands, but I'm holding the camera with one. Make sure you grab it so it doesn't fly into your eye or something.
Okay, before the comments start going crazy, yes, I realize this is not the proper tool for this, but as it turns out, I don't have a tire machine in my house, so I have to use the edge of my hitch to hold the tire down, and then the bucket on the tractor to unset the bead. And I'm telling you what, it works. I just have to be careful not to, of course, damage the rims at all. But it worked pretty good, and these Badland rims were a little more difficult to come off, probably because of the heat cycles back and forth. These are the ones I've had on for about 4,400 miles. The Sasquatch rims, which were never used, came off pretty easily.
Okay, so that is your TPS, and I have the tractor pushing that down so I can access it. I'll use, not those tools, these 2 tools right here. It has enough grip on it to actually get it. It's not super tight. You can also use those, but you'd have to get it really far down there, and it doesn't really line up well. So I did the first one, and this is what they look like when they're out. So this part right here just screws to the valve, back of the valve stem, and then you screw it on here with you can find this in your Bronco toolkit. Which one is this? This one is the T10. So
just to be clear here, I'm taking out the 5 TPS out of the Badland rims and putting my TPS from the Badland rims into the Sasquatch rims, because the Sasquatch rims did not come with TPS, probably because the other customer took them and put them in their other tires.
And then the next step is just putting the valve core back in the valve stem. You can use one of these tools. They make lots of different types of tools, but anyway, just spin it down tight. And let's see.
The bad part about this job was that I just had a 6-gallon air compressor to air up all these giant tires, which was a huge pain in the butt. You would think with hundreds of pounds of downforce plus 220 pounds bouncing up and down on this thing, it would let go quicker than this, but those things really are quite attached to the bead, which is good in most conditions.
So here we're just going to put the TPS on the back side of that valve stem here on the Sasquatch rim. The Sasquatch rim has a lot more space. So the part you want to go towards the rim is this shiny part. So it'll go like this. And then basically I'm gonna put the camera down, but I'm just gonna screw that into that up there, and it'll be set. And then I'll release the 4x4 and we'll get it aired up.
So while the Badland rims were harder to debead, they easily rebeaded, and while these Sasquatch rims were easy to debead, they were harder to bead, and I needed the bead setter on 4 of the 5. So when I set out to do this, I couldn't find a video that had this information, so I decided to document and make a video myself. And this is part of a larger project that I'm trying to make my own Sasquatch package out of the Badlands and a couple other aftermarket parts, which I'll share in another video. In any case, if you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you wanted to see more about my 3 Fords, in particular the Bronco, You can hit the subscribe button as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.